Where are we going? Point at it.
Knott's Berry Farm. Here's Knott's Berry Farm.
Before we do anything, let's talk a little bit about accessibility. In my case, most rides at Knott's Berry Farm are not handicap accessible because it requires the transferring. Because of the way most seats are set up, there is a middle joint that I cannot maneuver around to be able to get onto the seats, so I cannot ride the rides at the park. So yes, basically at Knott's Berry Farm there isn't any rides that I can physically go on. However, that doesn't mean that I can't enjoy the rest of the park and the ambiance of all of the beautiful floral and also the entertainment Knott's Berry Farm has to offer. At the Birdcage Theater, they were putting on a show for the Boysenberry Festival, so my sister and I decided to go. An attendant will help bring you into the venue and walk you to the handicap seats located in the back. At the Native American Dancers Show, it is an open-air stadium where you can park anywhere that is visible for you. There are 6 other shows at Knott's Berry Farm, and at those locations there will be handicapped spots for better viewing. But I mean, let's be real here. Do we really come for the rides? No. We come for Boysenberry Festival. If you're like me and want to try a little bit of everything, it is probably best to get the tasting card offered at the festival because it will be a little cheaper than buying a snack from every cart. As someone who is definitely a meat eater and who is Spanish and loves anything Mexican and Spanish food, I of course had to try the Boysenberry pulled pork tostada. I mean, come on, look at that. It's ridiculous. It was so good. The pulled pork was just savory, and the boysenberry added a sweetness to the meat, which I absolutely loved. And the crunch of the tostada just came together perfectly as a perfect bite. The boysenberry dry rubbed flank steak with boysenberry cream cheese topping was to die for. It was so good. Served with a roasted Yukon potato. I mean, who doesn't love potatoes? I know I do. And you can really taste the smokiness from the barbecue to the sweetness of the boysenberry. It just was perfect and definitely a must try. Just some advice for some who have difficulty chewing harder meats. This guy definitely gives you a workout, so you might want to cut it into smaller pieces. It's really good. I like that a lot. The boysenberry cream soda was probably my favorite drink. The chicken barbecue skewers with the boysenberry aioli was good, but definitely not one of my favorites. The meat was actually kind of bland. The taste of the boysenberry wasn't strong, but the meat itself was very juicy, which I did like. However, my favorite item at the Boysenberry Festival is, drum roll please, is the boysenberry habanero baked mac and cheese. I mean, who doesn't love mac and cheese? And the spice of the habanero to the sweet mix of the boysenberry just made it one of the best mac and cheese I have ever had. But I'm gonna warn you, the sneak of that habanero is ridiculously hot, and it took me to a whole nother dimension. So to be able to cool it down, I had to have a drink of my boysenberry punch from the refillable soda stations. They definitely know how to do dinner and a show. So the last thing, of course, that I had to try was the boysenberry chili in a bread bowl with chicken and sausage. And I absolutely loved this. I had to try it because it's one of my favorite dishes. But I wouldn't say it was my favorite, but it definitely was something I think everyone should try. And even comes with a little boysenberry on top. I'm absolutely sure that able-bodied or not, you're going to enjoy yourself at the Boysenberry Festival that is on from now until the end of April. Definitely go check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed going and eating all of those delicious foods. Be sure to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching Your Girl on Wheels.